Yo, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Randi Rossario. Welcome to this episode of Let's Rant About It. I'm kicking it here with the cool kids, per usual. We got Crystal, Poppy Chulo, my right hand, Anton Daniels. We got my homegirl, Jazar. We're gonna let her introduce herself. And, of course, Alfonso, the actor. Jazar, let's get into it. Baby, first of all, thank you for blessing us and being here today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You be having me cracking up when you be hitting your dances and all your videos and stuff, girl.
Thank you.
That last one, that Miley Cyrus video, had me in tears, honey. So go ahead and introduce yourself and what you do to people.
My name is Jazar Riches, and I'm a filmmaker as well as a social media influencer.
I know that's right.
Yes.
And I love your last name. It gives I got money. Riches. I ain't never heard it. It's usually Richards or something like that.
Yeah.
Riches. It's like, okay, you got it. Okay, listen. Today's episode, ladies, y'all might not like this because I'm going to hold y'all a little bit accountable, okay? Fellas, not too fucking much. All right? We're going to talk about closing y'all goddamn legs. Close your legs. Open a business.
Close your legs. Open a business.
Okay? When we talk about how society is, just, everything's over-sexualized, everything is just moving too fast and whatnot. The first thing that I think of is the fact that we as women are the gatekeepers to how fast everything actually moves. Mm-hmm. If we all got on the same page and said, hey, we're not going to fuck with niggas that's not making no money.
Come on.
We're not going to fuck with niggas that's not doing what they supposed to be doing. We're not going to fuck with niggas that's not taking care of their kids. We would be better in society. Why do we be fucking niggas that don't deserve no coochie?
I'm gonna let y'all go first. Let y'all women go.
We don't know no better.
Who don't deserve
Sometimes
box?
don't be knowing no better. I mean,
Who don't deserve box?
Who don't deserve box?
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas don't deserve box. The ones that already made kids and ain't taking care of their kids. The ones who can't lead or can't actually function or can't financially take care of a household. The ones who really don't want no box and really want some dick and pretending like they want some box. They definitely don't deserve no box. The ones who don't have proper hygiene and can't pick up their balls and wash under there, you know what I'm saying? Get some soap suds and such and wash under your nuts because they stank and your dick smell like piss. They don't deserve no box.
Got you. But okay. All right, so let's look at it from this perspective. How do you recycle box though?
How do you recycle?
Like how do you reserve?
You rinse that motherfucker out?
No. What I'm saying is how do you reserve and repackage something that everybody already didn't hit?
That's what I'm saying. I feel you can't, but that's
so that mean that this whole generation is shit.
Damn. No.
No, seriously.
No, not necessarily.
You can be a born again virgin.
No, you can't.
Nobody said walk around and try to repackage your vagina every time you go from somebody else to somebody else. Nobody said that. I don't know nobody who.
What I'm saying is why would I wait for something that he already got it for free? Like why would I put up all this extra?
Because if we all on the same page and not giving you no coochie.
No. Because I said who don't deserve it, and it's the providers and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
So why should he have to overqualify for something that somebody already got?
Overqualified? You being a man is the shit that I named.
The reason why luxury brands are able to do the things that they do is because they don't put it on a discount.
Yeah, but DH Gate do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, because a lot of women don't realize that, you really might be Coachbox. You know what I'm saying? Or you might be Walmart or T-Mobile.
Okay, so
but then
she
y'all
still
telling
shouldn't
them,
be fucking
but
on
that's
bum
why
ass
I said
niggas.
But you're telling
even
them,
when you a T-Mobile box bitch, you should get you. Hold on, T-Mobile pay me good money. Can we use a different example?
Okay, so Sheen.
Okay, cool. I ain't got
But the point is that you can't put the genie back in the bottle. Like you can't tell a woman, you can tell them to not be promiscuous, and I'm all for that, right? Like be a better woman, that's nice.
Yes.
But the whole point is just that why should I wait for something? Because it seems like once women get kids, once they give it away to everybody, once they went through their slut phase, once they got to a point to where they're tired of dealing with fuck dudes, then they standards raise. It's supposed to be the opposite.
Okay, so let's say we're talking about
True,
the ideal woman
but
who has not went through a whole phase, who has not gone through any of that, and we're trying to teach her how not to go through the bullshit that most of us go through in our 20s.
Now you can say that, you know what I'm saying, like as far as teaching or whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm.
But what bro, referring to or whatever the case is, like they go through all that shit first and then come, right? Because you know, like obviously I coach these people, right?
What the fuck y'all be going through?
We ain't talk about that. You said women, so let's talk about women.
Let's talk
Stay
about
right
men
here.
too.
No, we gonna get there. We gonna get there, right?
Oh, okay.
So boom, right? I coach, right? So I got 60 to 70% women that follow me.
Right.
And you see a lot of people. Oh, I'm a single mother of 6. I just need to figure it out. I don't have no money right now.
How y'all be having that many kids? I'm not even being funny. On
Close
some
your
real
legs,
shit.
open the business.
On some, and I don't even say this on some like I'm not being malicious when I say this. I'm being serious. My son be working the fuck out of me, bro. how do y'all be having 5, 6, 7 kids?
I
And
don't know.
Some people do
Anybody
it just
got
for the
5, 6
I'm gonna
assistance.
tell y'all why
They do it for the
I'm
assistance.
gonna tell y'all why they do it. A lot of women who have multiple children have, unless it's for the rare occurrence, like all of them by one dad, which is not something that happens all the time. But a lot of these women are codependent. Like I said, like it be all about their upbringing. A lot of this got to do with how you were raised and like what you saw and what you think of life. So basically what end up happening is they meet these dudes, they get pregnant by them, they keep the baby because they think that's gonna keep the man. He run off, he leave. Then you meet another man that's willing to deal with you with that one kid. You fuck around with him, it's fun for that time, and then boom, you get pregnant, he leaves, boom. Now you raising that baby, you decide you keep that baby. Then you meet another man who don't have a
That's your
problem dating a woman.
consequences. Now that's your consequences.
We not, but he
Hell
just
no.
asked, how do these women keep having kids?
Yeah, she
There
just
are-
explained
There
it. She
are
not saying
men
that.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
still entertain these women with these kids. They fuck them unprotected, get them pregnant, then decide, now maybe if this was just our baby together, I'd be all right. But you got 2 other kids attached to you, this too much, I ain't signed up for this, get an abortion. Oh, you ain't gonna get an abortion? You raising this kid by yourself.
Yeah.
Or we could co-parent, but I didn't sign up for this. Boom, I'm gone.
And that's what I
Then-
judge people off of.
But
Like,
see, the
not
pro-
how many
the
people they
problem
had sex
is-
with, but the
The
consequences that
problem
come
is
with it. 5, 6 kids.
once that woman get into a space, and then a lot of times they'll start to reserve themselves and say, well, I don't need a man. No, you need your baby daddy. The problem is, though, they start to raise their kids into being son husbands.
Yeah.
That
And
part
so-
too, yeah.
And so now their companionship is with their son.
Yeah.
And I talk to so many guys who is grown as hell, make a decent living, but can't really do what they want to do as far as really taking off and really, you know what I'm saying, really becoming what they supposed to be because they so busy taking care of their mama. They take care of their mama and they're
When
a
they mama should have
companion.
somebody
And
that's
then the
taking
picky-
care
But
of
be
them.
clear, but you can't say nothing to them about their mamas.
Yes, I
The
can.
same, no.
I tell them, I say, man,
I'm trying to tell you.
because they sick of their mama.
No, these
No,
niggas
they
do.
do.
Yeah, a lot of
These
niggas do.
These
They be
niggas
sick
love
of
their
their
mama.
mama.
They
No.
love their mama titty still.
They
do.
love 'em, but
They
they
love that
sick
titty.
of
They
'em.
they love that titty
You
still, but they
do.
love the
They
But
baby.
I
sick
think
of
it
their
go
mama.
both
The
ways. I
baby.
think you got those who do it because they witnessed their mama go through everything that she went through. They
And
see
feel
that
obligated.
she's at a part. No, because a lot of these women are undateable. Nobody wants them.
Yeah.
So now they don't have no man that's gonna sit here and be with them and be that provider and protection that they need. So now this son that she birthed and took care of feels like he owe his mama.
Yeah.
So he gonna sit here and do everything that she need him to do, but she ain't never gonna find nobody. So he's stuck because he feel like this is his responsibility.
And then to piggyback on that, like, why do women do it? Some of them do it for the assistance. Like, some of these women out here really just don't want to work. They just want to lay
And they
up
want as much
and have
aid as
kid
they
after
can
kid, and then they're going to get on aid, and then they ain't going to work. They ain't going to have another kid. They're going to give another dude. It's just a continual
And for
cycle.
those women, honestly, I really want to paint the picture and really like this and look at y'all and tell y'all like you deserve more. It's so much more to life than you just popping out babies just so the government can give you $500 a month. Like it is so much more to life. I remember when I first turned 18 and a couple of my cousins was definitely on some, oh yeah, you got a baby and da da da. And I'm like, first of all, I can just go work and get some money, or I can hit up a nigga to get some money. Like I don't have to have a baby just so I can get some cheese. Like that's like y'all having kids for that. That's the reason why so many miserable people are walking around. So many people that's feeling alone. People feeling like they don't have nobody, no true village, no true family. Because a lot of these kids were made in situations they weren't supposed to be here. Honestly, I really do feel like that. I think the world is so overpopulated and it's so full of such just drama and just nastiness and trauma because there are so many people populating the world that are not supposed to be here.
But y'all train us how we treat y'all.
Yeah,
That's
We-
true.
we-
That's
we-
true.
A
too.
man will only
It's
do
true.
what you allow, and that's so
It's
100.
100%.
That is
So it's all
100%
on y'all.
the truth.
It's all on y'all.
Even-
That's why the
even if you in a
That's always
situation,
what
where
you just say.
It's all on y'all.
It
That's
is,
why.
it's
That's
100%
why
on
the
y'all.
title. That's why the title of the episode is "Close Your Legs, Open the Business."
But that'll never happen.
But
It's
not to
never
cut you
gonna
off. It's not just about opening the business. That's great too. But it's close your legs and get healing. Like
Yeah.
that healing part is so important. I think a lot of
Absolutely.
people forget that when we're not healing, we're just transferring all this brokenness to the next person, to the next person, to the next
Absolutely.
person. And like she said, it's an upbringing situation. You know what I'm saying? What we fail to understand, fathers not being in the home talking to their daughters, because at the end of the day, for as much as it is our responsibility, the men are leaders. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And we will follow y'all to the end of the roads. That's the one thing that we never give men credit for. When we like a man, you know how far we'll go.
Who
So
sets,
if
who sets the tone in the home though?
the woman definitely sets the home
Exactly.
in
So
tone.
who sets the tone in the relationship? The woman can control every aspect of the relationship, and that's my only point. A man absolutely leads everything.
Yeah.
That's what that's what he's supposed to do. You're a husband. leads
Right.
everything
Absolutely.
for sure.
Absolutely.
But when it comes to the tone of the household,
Your boyfriend.
your daddy wasn't fucking your energy up in the house when you was a kid if you had a father present. Who was it? Wake the fuck up. Good morning. You supposed to be up right now. Get ready for the bus. What is you doing?
That's
Da-da-da-da. Your mama going the fuck off is the person that fucks up your
Absolutely.
energy in the household. But you can't have that conversation with a man that's still so emotionally attached to his mom that he don't want to hear nothing negative about her. And that's how a lot of these niggas move. A lot of these niggas are not men. They are little ass boys that are in grown up bodies because they have not grown up.
No, it's because they was raised by their mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Which
have
is the
so
point I
many
was
of these
just making,
men,
like-
and that's another thing too with single parent
I'm
household.
sorry. Did I just say
And
that?
You did.
Okay.
So basically,
No, you didn't add that part in as far as specifically. I wanted to see. I'm a
Specific words gotta be
I'm a
said.
C
a
student.
young man.
So I gotta be
raised-
able to hear the words.
Yes.
I can't always
These-
translate it. You know what I'm saying? Read
these-
between the lines.
And and you guys have seen the viral video. Instead of him being honest and being able to admit to the fucked up shit his fucked up ass mama did to him, that's the reason why these niggas be broken. Until you can take a step back and honestly admit, hey, my mama did this, this, and this. This is not normal. This is not okay. This is not how you talk to people. This is not how you treat people. I shouldn't have been responsible for certain things in my household. You telling your 10-year-old son you the man in the house. No, the fuck he's not.
Exactly.
He's not. Get you a man so he can be the man in the house. Your 10-year-old son is your son. He's the boy of the house. He's the young man that stays there. That's your house.
Not
That's your
just that
kingdom.
too. They pick up on how emotional women are.
Absolutely.
So a young man that grows up in a house with just his woman, like his mom, don't make it. He got sisters too, because like I said, my son, it's the same thing. You start to peep. They handle life like we would. That's how you get young men who come out here and he act like a bitch. He act like, I know you ain't arguing with me. I know you ain't this. And and it's because they doing what they witnessed their mamas and their sisters do. They didn't have a man there.
So,
And it be
so my question
unfortunate.
to that is, when does it change? Because if women set
A
the
lot of
tone,
men are leaving their sons behind.
I get that,
You
but
can leave the relationship. Why can't you still have a relationship?
Yeah.
Hold on, hold
Child.
on. We
That's
know
a-
that
that's
ain't
a-
always
that's a-
the man,
that's
though.
a
We know that
different-
ain't always the
No,
man.
it's not
That's
always
a
the
different
man.
question.
That's an
Always
emotional
the
status.
man.
The woman push the kids
It's
away.
plenty of women that actually sabotages
Yeah.
the relationship that men can have with their
Like
children.
75%.
so when does
I'm
it
not
change
gonna
though?
hold
Is
you,
what I
but
want to know.
hold on, can we let me hold that question for 1 second, because that's an important question. What did you just say?
Like 75% of women.
Do you know why that is?
Tell me.
Women are emotional beings.
Yeah.
And I really, you know why, how I opened my eyes up to this really is after I had Chandler. When I had Chan, my perspective on how some things his baby mama was doing changed, and it shifted a little bit. You don't have kids with somebody not to be with them, especially when you spend some time together with them. You don't have kids with somebody and extend someone's lineage and bloodline not to have a life together. So a lot of the times, and I'm not excusing it at all. I don't think it's okay. I think it's shitty ass behavior, but I can understand it. Me having understanding don't excuse anything. I understand as a woman, if I had a baby and me and my husband weren't together anymore, I'm going to have to go through a grieving process. And somebody who do not know how to emotionally, or that does not have emotional intelligence and don't know how to genuinely work through their emotions is going to have a very, very difficult time navigating the waters of that breakup. And that includes how do you co-parent with a person that broke your heart? These women be fucked up because they don't know these niggas when they had their babies for real.
Yeah.
You too busy opening your legs and laying on your back. You too busy trying to figure out, okay, where this next bill gonna get paid from, or who this next nigga gonna be, this popcorn ass society, this quick Instagram. I mean, upload a picture of me and him real quick. That's gonna be real cute. Oh yeah, I don't care if he had hoes or whatever. We so busy trying to fight for a nigga attention and fight this girl off and this girl off and this girl off. We're not even realizing our own value and our own worth.
not, 'cause
And
we
that's
see
the
it.
disconnect.
We see it every time, every woman.
Yeah.
You can sit here and play dumb all you want. You know when somebody ain't for you.
You do.
And I
You know
know
the red
for a
flags.
fact- I knew for a fact that a dude, and that was my fuck up, not knowing no better. Like I said, I looked for love in all the wrong places because I felt like I never received it for real. So all you had to do was act like you loved me, and I'm clinging to you. I didn't want to let it go. Even when you was doing bullshit, I was making excuses for it because I just wanted you to love me. I felt like, okay, if I do this or I do that, maybe they'll stop doing that, and then they'll be right to me. You cannot change nobody. Like you said, a man gonna be what he wanna be to you just off that. Women set the tone. He gonna do what you allow. A lot of times I never stood tall for myself. I never put my foot down on how I felt, or even me understanding this just ain't for me. Walk. I was scared. It was the fact of losing that attachment, what I felt comfortable with. It's crazy because I don't know why we are like this.
So do y'all believe in soul ties then?
Absolutely.
I absolutely do. believe in
Absolutely.
soul
For
ties.
me, it was always an ego thing.
And that's why you
letting it-
shouldn't fuck millions of people.
Hello.
That's the thing.
That's it.
That's it. Because
For
you're
me,
carrying
it
all
was
that.
an egotistical thing. Like, especially in the last like toxic ass situation that I had right before like I got my Prince Charming. Thank you, Jesus, baby, I love you so much. It was a situation of me and the girl had been beefing. Like we was beefing over this nigga for years, right?
Man.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm not about to lose this match. I
And
ain't lost a fight yet in these
don't even want the
28
nigga.
years. I don't even care
Don't
about this
even
nigga in
want
real
the
life.
nigga.
But bitch, I ain't lost one yet. And bitch, I ain't about to lose now. It was egotistical. So many of us women operate in ego, and we have to stop. We have to stop operating from a place of what we want versus what we need. You don't need that man that's gonna drag you through hell. You don't need that man that's gonna put his hands on you. You don't need that man that's gonna be calling you bitches and putting your finger in your face. You need to find peace within yourself.
What niggas is y'all dealing with?
Oh,
Man,
we've
they
been
out there.
These niggas is
The way
horrible.
y'all describing this
These
shit
broke
is
niggas that
it's
got time
crazy.
to do all that
No,
shit because
these
aggression
niggas
shit.
It's like you not that way.
I gotta
You get
take
what
you
I'm
to the
saying?
hood to meet
You
some of
not
these
that
I'm
way.
good. I ain't never going back to the hood.
But that
Well,
be the thing.
we'll bring you
like,
to the
Never
burbs so
going
you
back
can
to
be
the hood.
so you
they
can meet some
again,
be
it's
where
the-
you are.
Right.
Like growing up in them in poverty-stricken situations, you meet a dude that grew up on the same block as you. Not trying to be funny, but they mama ain't got money either. Y'all all there for the same reason.
Yep.
Y'all in this area, y'all live in this poverty-stricken area because y'all people don't got money. Now, how you deal with life and take it in, decide, I don't want to be here. I'm going to work my ass off to not be here. You got people who end up seeing the corner boys and then they want to be like that. And then they just see that that's all that they can do. Or they don't have nobody in their life that showed them they can go to school and do this.
Yeah.
A lot of times, I'm just now seeing that people that I graduated with are the first people to graduate in their family. Like I said, I'm 34. I graduated high school in 2008. Now, 2008, and they were the first people in their family to graduate high school to see more. Imagine growing up, and that's all you see. Nobody going to school. Nobody trying to be better. I'm going to get a plant job. I'm going to be comfortable with this. I don't want more.
Right.
Now, social media that opened the door for a 14-year-old to become a millionaire. A 12-year-old can go make their own business and do drop shipping and become a millionaire. This has not ever been possible ever before.
Yeah.
So we're living in different times.
Yeah.
Everything is different now.
Yeah.
So we can't expect what we had. When you talk about big mamas and stuff, that's not there no more because we ain't living in them times.
Exactly. Exactly.
Nobody's women not sitting home no more.
But
They
but
out
the
working
big
with these
mama
niggas.
is the one that ruined the family.
Why you say that?
Because when it became a matriarch and Big Mama was the one that started telling you what to do,
Yeah.
and she started being the leader of the family, that's when everything started getting fucked up.
Rikers Island. Okay, so give me some examples.
So I'll give you an example. We see all of these movies, right? And we lean back on a lot of these tropes that is being portrayed to us. But the reality is that Big Mama didn't become Big Mama until Big Daddy died.
Right.
All right. So when Big Daddy died, everybody started following the mama because we naturally got an affinity for our mother.
Yeah.
So we started listening to her, but she never knew what the fuck she was supposed to do. She was a follower ass motherfucker until he died in the first place. Why are we listening to Big Mama? Big Mama don't know shit. That's when Big Mama started becoming a pastor of the church.
Oh.
Right? No, I mean, let's be for real. We not supposed to follow women in this
So
space.
then it goes back
Big
to what I
Mama
was saying.
started being a pastor of the
That was
church.
what I said initially.
Big Mama started telling men what to do. Big Mama started raising the grandkids and the sons and all of this other type of shit. That's where we start going wrong.
Why Big Mama can't be a pastor?
Because that's not even in the word. Women are not supposed to be pastors.
That's
not the word.
No. I
Women
thought
are not supposed to be leaders of men. That is a fact.
No, that's
Well,
a
that's
fact.
true.
That's an
That's of the
absolute
devil.
fact.
That's some other shit.
That's
That's what I
absolute
initially
fact.
said the
But
first
a
time.
woman can pastor other women.
No, she can't. No,
Why
she
she
can't.
can't?
Listen, the number one bad advice that
No.
I see.
Fuck the
worst
advice. What the Bible says.
Listen. No, she can't. The number one worst advice that I see coming from women, or what I see women doing, and that's what I was going to ask you a question for when you said women need to heal. Heal how? Because she following a bunch of women that don't know shit.
See, but y'all remember when I first spoke, my initial thought was that men are the leaders, correct?
Correct.
So in a relationship, had a man told a woman no, and y'all ever been told no,
Yeah.
you know what that does to a woman. It either causes her to be upset or whatever it is, but she wants that man a different way now. And she's willing to move in a certain way to see how she can get him to, you know what I'm saying? So it goes back.
I think a immature woman is turned up by the word.
It's not even,
no.
I'm not even, well, okay, well, I wasn't talking in an immature sense. I was
When you
talking.
say how far they'll go.
Well, I'm
that's-
saying not so much, but that would be toxic in a sense. But I'm talking about when you're saying a man is a leader, he's explaining why it's a no, why it's not this, why it's
Right.
hold on, I want us to get to
That
know
would-
each other.
that would upset
That's
an
a different
immature
type of.
woman.
It would, but a healed woman that's like, okay,
Yeah,
I've never had that approach. That's a
Exactly.
leadership that you're looking for
Why
if
do
you're
y'all want to
healed.
be us so bad? head.
It ain't
We've
cool.
been
It
forced
ain't
to
cool.
be something.
No, no, no,
Not even
no,
trying to be
no.
funny.
What we
Take
doing?
it back.
Why we want to
In
do
the
what we
70s
doing
and
with
the
yours?
60s, you had so many two-parent households, right? 60s, let's lead it up.
Yeah.
The 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, stuff started to
The
change.
government
Why?
intentionally took black men out the household
What
with
did
the
they
crack
do?
era.
They
Let's be
put-
honest.
Yes, they did. Now, when you got majority of these black men getting shipped off to jail or dying from overdoses
war.
from these drugs,
Yeah.
the war, all of this. Now you just got women raising the kids, women doing the jobs. That's when everything really flipped. Not trying to be funny, but you want to put it on people and say, why do women want to be men so bad? We were forced to go work
And we
y'all
don't
jobs
want
when
to,
y'all
honestly.
left.
No,
We
no,
were
no,
forced.
no, no.
I
Because
swear
if I
to
can go to
God.
heaven,
You
if I can go to
graduated in
heaven,
2008,
if I can
Yes,
go
I
to
did.
heaven right now and smack the bitch that did the feminist movement, I would.
which means you was born in what, 1990,
Yes,
right?
yes.
This generation, y'all never seen that shit.
Never did.
Y'all
But I
never
was taught
experienced
differently.
it. Y'all in a whole nother way, and y'all have insight, information, data, statistics, and hindsight to be able to lean into to know what to do and what not to do. And I understand that y'all went through some shit when y'all was younger,
Yeah.
but y'all grown as fuck still doing the same shit.
Not all
Yeah.
of
As
us.
a collective,
Some of us.
as a collective, y'all
collective.
grown as fuck still doing the same shit, and it's getting exponentially worse.
Yeah.
And so the thing that I'm wondering is, because y'all even advocate updating family court laws that don't work in y'all benefit, that was created at a time when y'all couldn't have the opportunity to go and work for yourself. So now they gave y'all yourselves and said, okay, you equal. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do when you want to do it. But y'all still advocate against the shit that benefits you when it's convenient for you. You leverage the family court system against the man, right? You
And
don't let him participate in it
Mhm.
because you don't like him,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
You then blame him for not being there and fighting for his son. So you got to fight your ass to take
Yeah.
care of his own kid. See, we don't talk about that part.
I'm a woman that's
Hold
sitting
on,
up here
hold-
next to you,
hold
and I
on.
will say that I feel like the family court needs a complete facelift.
Correct.
Yeah, dude.
So
Definitely.
my point
Definitely.
is that
Right.
your superpower, because you can't beat us, it's gonna hurt you to
It's
work.
a couple of you niggas I can beat.
Listen. Cool. But at the end of the day, I don't fucking sleep. He don't fucking sleep. You ain't built to compete against me. Your body ain't even built to. You gonna break down before you ever get to the. And when you do get there, you ain't gonna be able to enjoy it. So
Yeah.
my question is, understanding that your superpower, the way to get me to do anything is in your femininity.
That's 100%.
That's your superpower.
How the fuck it
Why the
work?
fuck you want to be me?
I don't.
Why
I
you
don't
want to
wanna be a
compete?
man.
No, because it's a lot. Listen,
It is. It is a lot of
It is
people.
a lot of women.
A lot of
that
people.
want that.
Shit
But okay, yeah,
talking,
but
Career
see,
driven,
running
want to
your
do
mouth,
this
Can
and
I
that.
say-
like,
twisting your
gotta
neck,
switch it.
slapping your hands,
Can I say
That's
something?
just how I talk.
snatching dreams out the air and shit. Do that shit if you want to.
But
Snatching
so,
dreams.
listen,
No,
seriously.
listen.
What
So
you mean by
No,
snatching
no.
dreams out
All
the
you
air?
gonna
we
do,
talk with our hands.
you
and
know
all
what you
that
do.
shit.
You know what you do.
Yeah, that shit ghetto as hell.
No,
but-
you know what you do when
Yeah,
you do that to
yeah.
me. You make me hate you.
Hate is such a
No,
strong
no,
word.
it's a real thing. You make us hate you.
Make us move
Because
furniture in
it's
our
the
head
only,
about you.
you know what white women do differently? Because they ain't better than y'all.
Anal.
They not better than y'all.
That ain't it
A
either.
white woman will go and have a child by another dude and then put on this chameleon face like she the sweetest thing in the world and finesse another dude out of his bag. And he'll be in love with her until he discover who the fuck she is. And then she'll be doing the same thing. A black woman, man, she will be snatching dreams out the air and talking shit to you and all of this shit. It's like you walk into them and you open the door for them and they don't even look at you. It's like y'all don't have no kind of sense, no home training, no femininity, no none of that shit no more.
Yeah.
And then they expect us to die on the cross for you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, why would
But
I do that?
that comes back to what she was saying about the upbringing. So your mother get a divorce, and now
circumvents
she's
to
letting
when
that,
does it
that
change?
bitterness
You mean
slip
like
in.
all of us or just some of us?
No.
I'm talking about the majority. I speak to the majority.
Okay, so like some of us.
That's what I speak. No, I speak to the majority.
Okay, so some
I
of
feel-
us.
I
When
do
you
feel
deal
like
with
women
them
are
on a
fucked up
regular
right now.
basis,
In the
that
sense
shit
of
is
course.
out of control.
Of course. I
Even looking
agree.
for a mate, we sit
Yeah.
here all day and say,
You know what?
we want to be treated so nice. We want to listen on. We want to be treated so nice. We want a man to take us out. Like I said, we want to be feminine. That's what everybody say. I want to be in my soft era, right? Then I have women who sit here and say, a man, this nigga picked me up on a date and he took me on a horse and a carriage and gave me some flowers. I don't want this shit.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That throws me off. And it's
Yeah.
a lot of women that agree with that. That shit lame as hell. I don't want that. But y'all making all these memes and move and this what you want. But that's the type of nigga that come with that.
Yeah.
Then you got women who want, but I want a gentleman and I want a nigga in the street.
Yeah.
You're never gonna
Yeah.
get both.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get both. So it's just like they got this imagination that these type of dudes exist, and they don't. That's why when we said do nice guys finish last, in them type of situations, they lose because women want that, but then don't want them.
So when a woman sets the tone, when does it change? That's the money question.
When women as a collective get on the same page, especially Black women, when we get on the same page and say,
That shit
hey,
ain't happening.
And
we
you know
keeping it real.
And we,
that
you
shit
know
ain't
what?
happening.
Purposely
You know
would be
what?
different
You know
just to say.
Just to be different.
My 1 of 2 points. Yesterday, I actually was talking to Myron, one of our production team members, and he was talking about nice guys, and I was talking about nice women, and I basically told him that you can't have certain conversations and make certain statements about your friends being good boyfriends and husbands and whatnot because you don't fuck with them. You're not in a relationship with them. So to turn this conversation, it's certain things that I can't stand on and say as a Black woman that what he's saying is 100% inaccurate because in my opinion, it's not. A lot of you bitches is not good friends. So if you can't even be a good friend, I know for a fact you're not showing up as good in your relationship. I know for a fact you dropping the ball when it comes to how you talk to your man and how you handle your man. A lot of us, when it comes to women, not just Black women, but a lot of women are not prepared to be a wife or to be anything up under a man's leadership because we have not seen how a wife acts under a man's proper leadership. And in the same statement, a lot of men are not prepared to lead women because they have not seen a true leader. The same way these households that are missing fathers, women are growing up in, niggas are growing up in that too. In reality, a lot of these men did not have a dad, and that's why they're so emotional. That's why they're so off balance. That's why they cannot lead. That's why they cannot make decisions properly and whatnot. A lot of these niggas be coming up short. So what you gonna say about them?
What about the dudes that's coming up short?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do I got to say? That's not who y'all supposed to be dealing with in the first place.
Yeah. Because look,
why do
those
y'all-
are dudes that turn into
those are dudes that
turn into the people who hate y'all.
If I
the
see
ones
a
who
piece
raised
of
by
shit
their mama.
woman, what makes you think I'm gonna even entertain that? I'm not gonna make myself available. She can't even be in my same circle.
For some of us, listen,
Think about that. Your social circle, you are what you attract. If you are around low vibrational people, those are the type. When I see women that keep talking
people
about
that are stuck in the hood, they are around low vibrational people and they can't do no better. Some people are strategically placed in certain spaces.
You're not gonna fix them people.
You're
not gonna fix them people.
I want to help them and I want them to know
we can't never help them. We gotta move on.
The best thing you can do for me is to do for yourself.
Stop them and grow more.
Is to make sure that you take care of yourself. Stop being one of the people
that
I gotta keep doing something different to prove to other people that we not this. I gotta break the culture and the stereotype by being something different. It's so normalized, and you know what I keep hearing people say? Yeah. Let's normalize X. No, I'm not normalizing that dumb shit.
Okay.
That's not supposed to be normal. That's stupid.
And at its foundation, a lot of the shit that you talking about, I do agree with. I just wish that at the foundation of what I'm saying is, I just wish that we would gatekeep coochie a little bit more and focus on the shit we need to focus on.
Yeah.
I wish that we
get that shit.
And honestly, it boils down even
it costs me money and my time to even waste my time.
I tell you what I'm tired of.
Even when it boils down to even when girls first start becoming sexually active or feeling like they want to be sexually active and whatnot, what happens? The conversations that's held, especially in Christian households, is don't have sex before you marry because God said so. But all of us was in our fucking parents' wedding pictures.
Randy,
stop fucking playing with me. So what it really what?
Listen, you're not gonna ever get these women to not open up their legs.
Well, I'm gonna try.
The only thing that it's an equation. It's an equation, fellas. Because I know a lot of y'all like to deal with these.
Because they don't know the seriousness of.
I know a lot of y'all like to deal with these low vibrational women because the box is easy.
Because they low vibrational niggas.
But here's the thing. Here's how I know that it's not worth my time. Right? I know how much I make per year. Right?
Come on.
Let's use a number. Let's say I made $1.2 million or something like that. Right? It's not that far off. A lot more than that. But we're gonna use a real number. I know that my time is that divided by 8,760. That's how many hours is in a year.
Yeah.
Right? When I'm sleeping, that's how much my time is worth. So let's say my time is worth $150 an hour. When I'm sleeping, I'm making that. When I'm awake, I'm making that, all of that. So if I deal with a chick and it takes me 2 hours to bust her down, it costs me $300. It's not about what I can pay you to make sure that you feel good. It's about how much money I'm losing dealing with you.
Can I ask you a question?
So my point is that if you make $100,000 a year, if you make $100,000 a year, your time is worth roughly $11, $12 an hour.
Yeah.
That means that you need to spend your time getting your money up.
Facts.
fuck them hoes.
Stay by yourself.
They ain't
build
worth
some
your
shit,
time.
then
Either
pull
you
up.
need to increase the value of your time,
Yeah.
or if you make a whole lot of money, then it's not valuable enough to deal with. And so then you're going to start to attract the type of crowd that you want to be in. The whole point is that when you get to a certain level, they ain't even in your sphere. It's going to be a whole nother demographic of people that can appreciate you
100%.
because you've elevated past the point to where they looking up at you, and most men date down instead of dating up. And so you got to make sure that you start to value your time more effectively, and you're going to start spending your time with more people that can add value into your life. You're going to start being more productive. And so it's not about whether or not it's easily accessible when you get to a certain level as a guy mentally. It's about whether or not they even worth you dealing with them in the first place. That's how you start to, extract how it is that you're supposed to attract the type of people that's around you. You ain't even gonna be dealing with no bum bitches no more.
I agree with a lot of things you just said, except for these niggas they be dating down. Rich men date down. These average Joe ass niggas be dating up because they don't have no job, they don't have no car, they don't have no house, and they find women that have low self-esteem, that don't necessarily know their worth, that have a house, that have a car, that have a job.
But most women want to control those type of men though. Those women, they got the shit. They want to control those type of men.
We don't even care about what type of money y'all make.
Yeah, that never even crosses.
We don't care.
You don't care what type of money you make.
I will never ask a woman how much your money.
I think that's just us, bro. I think that's just us.
Real men don't care though.
I think that's just us.
Fuck about what you do.
That's just us,
You
bro.
have to
Real
remember,
big, yo.
you're not the average Joe nigga.
No.
You just told us.
Most men
This
don't care
nigga just
about what
started
you
the
do.
conversation and said, "Yeah, let's start with we got $1.2 million. Let's say I made 1.2, and I
But
made way more
I
than
broke
that.
it down for
These
the 100,000 too.
Yeah, but then you said you made way more than that, so your mindset is different.
But I wasn't always
These
there.
niggas not making 100,000. These niggas bringing home a good 40.
I'm speaking from the perspective of a person that had to get there. I'm 42. I ain't always been there. I was broke as fuck, but I knew
You was
that
making 100,000 out of high school.
I knew, yeah, but I lost it all and I had to move back
and
to
you
my
got
mother's
it back.
basement.
And you got it back.
But my point is that I realized that I ain't had time for these hoes. I had to get my money right.
Yeah.
Come on now.
You
Okay,
never gonna lose hoes going to get money.
And
but
you never
always gonna lose
you know
money
how you just told
chasing
me.
hoes.
You know how you just told me I'm never gonna get these bitches to close their legs. You never gonna get these niggas to stop chasing these bitches.
No, I understand that, but I'm not speaking to the. I'm speaking.
Yeah,
to
lead them niggas.
Most
Chasing
dudes,
hoes might cost you money,
most
but a
dudes
real one
grew
gonna
up.
add value to
I don't
everything
know
you
no
got
dude
going
that.
on.
I don't know no dude that it never came out that said I want
true.
to be an average ass nigga. We settled for that shit. At some point in our lives, we said, you know what? This is cool enough. My circle is doing it, so I'm a little bit better than him. No, at some point you got to realize that I'm way better than my circumstances. I'm way better than where I was born at. I'm way better than this. I used to dream with a Lamborghini on my fucking wall. You can have all that shit. You ain't got nothing but time, bro. Fuck them hoes. Fuck them kids. Fuck all of that. She gonna be the beneficiary of your greatness. Stop spending time trying to make these hoes. And even if you married, even if you with a woman, she gonna follow you. She gonna go where you go no matter what. As long as you ain't doing no fuck shit, she gonna follow you to the face of the earth. Hey, listen, we about to stay down for the next 5 years and run this shit up. And we gonna do what the fuck we want to do after that. She gonna follow you. I promise you. Stop spending time trying to chase her. If you up under your chick all the time trying to fucking watch Netflix, she don't even like you, nigga. She said that that's what she wanted, but she wants you to be gone.
Hold on.
I promise you, she don't even want to spend no time with you.
They gotta work on you got to work on who they are.
Let her miss you.
The characteristics, because I done seen men say, listen, I'm finna start a business, right? This shit tore me up, right? This dude said, yo, I see how you treat yours. I want to start this so I can get mine the same thing. Investment, I want to do the 50K joint, right?
I know what you about to say.
Boom. And then he called me back. I don't know what to do, man. What you talking about? I thought you was about to go ahead. She was like, yo, I got an ultimatum to make. If I invest this or she gonna leave me.
Let her go.
And I'm like, damn, she don't. So you was about to do all this for her,
Yeah.
and she didn't trust you
Let
enough to
her
leave.
go, bro.
When you've been married for 12 years, now it's a decision that you're trying to make on the behalf of you and your family.
I promise you, if you tell a chick, okay, you can go ahead and go, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
She not leaving.
She not going no fucking way.
But you want her to leave.
I
You
think
want her
that's-
to leave.
I think
not
that's why a
going
lot
nowhere.
of the women you got guys that are stars, like, basketball players like LeBron wife, all of a sudden you seeing her doing stuff. You seeing her doing podcasts.
Yeah.
Steph Curry wife, same thing.
Yeah.
He making all this money. They don't want for nothing. But all of a sudden she talking about she don't feel
these
pretty
bitches
no
shouldn't
more.
have an identity
Or,
outside of their marriage.
I mean, you can have your own identity, but I mean, if you got a husband or a man that you thinking about
Your
marrying,
identity is
and he's
part
putting
of
you in a
him.
position
Yeah.
to where you don't have to worry about nothing, because growing up, most of the women I would like to think want a man that's going to take care of them,
Yeah.
and they don't have to worry about nothing. So when
Right.
you get in that position, you still not satisfied. So
Yeah.
it's like, damn, what you?
about not being so.
Well,
okay, so
yeah,
hold
I
on,
don't
See
know
what I'm
if I
saying?
Hold
agree
on,
with
can
that.
I say
Yeah,
something
that's
real
a
quick?
little too
As a
much.
person
That was
that's in
too
a
far.
position where I don't have to do any of this shit, but I do it because I genuinely love doing certain things.
Mhm.
How I show up in my marriage and who I am to my husband is one thing for sure. I'm that person no matter what. I still had certain goals before I got married. I still had certain dreams and desires before I got married. It didn't include another man. It don't include no bullshit. It includes certain things to fulfill myself. I like doing certain things.
And that's real.
And that could be the same thing with Savannah and with what's the name, with
Hey, that
Steph's
shit
wife.
changes
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
get
Because in
married.
real life,
Yeah.
That
both
shit
of
changes
them,
when you
She
get
was a
married.
chef.
both of them have been.
But it changes when you get married.
Yeah,
So
but-
you believe,
but
so you
I'm-
believe that
I'm
they
still
should
sitting
give
here on
up.
this couch and I still make soap.
I believe a lot of it.
I'm
You gotta
saying
give up a lot of
as-
it.
No,
as
Not,
long as I
not,
do what
not.
I'm
We're not talking
supposed to
about.
do
We're
as
not
a
talking
wife
about
and a mother.
compromise. We're not talking about sacrifice. But do you believe that a woman at that point, because she's gotten married, that she needs to give up all her dreams and goals?
Give up the ones that can lead to a roadmap of separation. Because we see most of these
Mm-hmm.
relationships, this dude over here handling the business, he come home, his wife ain't there. She over here doing this too. He
So
want
man,
he,
that's like
he
when
wants
Nancy
that.
Savannah
You know
reports
what I'm
on
saying?
her podcast
that's like
in her
when
house.
Nancy-
She's
That's what I
married.
was gonna say. We're talking about a
but-
podcast.
And Yandy though.
But
That's
hold
like
on.
with Yandy
We
and
not-
Matt
Oh no,
Deese's.
let her say this, please. This is
No.
she's on
So
your
the
side on
thing
this
with
one.
Yandy and Mendices is Mendices was in the streets,
Yeah,
obviously,
for
when
sure.
she met him. That shit was fucked up from jump. But anywho, they're married. And he caught that case and went away,
Mhm.
right? So then she was already who she was prior to. He accepted that. He was fine with that. He knew what he married.
Yep.
So now when he come home, she 10 times bigger than what she was.
Yeah.
And now he want to get back to being the man that he was, but she's stuck in who she is
Mhm.
Yeah.
with her goals and her
Mhm.
aspirations. And he want her to stay home. He want her to do this. And she just like, you put me in a position to have to do this. Now I'm doing it. And you want me to just shut it down.
Drop
and
that
you
shit.
won't.
But
Drop
you
that
said
shit.
that it
You
was-
No,
married.
that's not
let me
good.
tell
But
you.
what
Let
you
me tell you
said
why
was-
she can't drop that shit. She can't drop that shit because he has already shown. He has shown that he is not a leader
And
that
he's
can
not
properly
capable.
lead. That
And
nigga,
that's cool,
that nigga
but
left.
that's not
He had to
every
go.
situation.
That
Makes
has to
sense.
go.
Y'all use Savannah as an example.
Not
What
Savannah.
you-
We talking about Yandy.
No, she said it was fucked up from the beginning, and that's what she led with.
Yandy.
No, I'm talking about
but-
Yandy, not Savannah.
Correct. But
Yeah.
with Savannah specifically, what y'all don't understand is that she's an extension of him.
Absolutely.
It's not just about her. What she does and what she says
Anything she
can
said.
absolutely come back to bite him in the ass.
Anything.
Absolutely.
And it could fuck up the money. And
Yeah.
it could fuck up his brand, and it could fuck up what it is, because part of his brand is that he's a family man.
You don't think
And
she's
we've
smart enough
seen
to
that-
know that?
No.
No.
No, women
We-
get carried
no.
away in conversations all the
Because
time.
I looked at her
Say
first
one
episode,
word and it's
and
out
I
of them.
looked at
Right?
her first.
Right?
I looked at her first season, and she was saying some shit that was like, "Oh
Now
man,
look
here we
me,
go."
look me in my face and tell me I didn't ever sit on this couch and say some shit that compromised.
We're
my
not
marriage.
talking about you.
Not you.
No, fuck that.
Rarity,
the
rarity,
first-
rarity, majority.
These niggas love
We-
him.
you
with
just
the
said
everybody
majority.
want you.
No, because
they
Let's
love
get to
that
our
line.
questions.
They love
Seth.
that
Steph
line.
Curry is unblemished.
Come on.
The dude is literally an all-American black man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the first thing that they start coming at him with is what his
What
own
his wife
chick.
said.
What his
When she
wife
started
looked like.
talking too much
No,
shit.
it started off with how
No, with
they talked about her.
But she didn't have to be
Y'all
on
right.
that fucking The View in
I
the
do
first
not
place.
like
She,
when I agree with
they started
Anton.
talking about her being regular like that when she would go to red carpet events with him and stuff like that because she didn't dress like a
doesn't
diva.
matter.
It doesn't
No,
matter.
it
You
started
with
to-
him.
No.
You
Let
with
me
him.
tell you where it started. Because remember,
You
my
care about
background,
other people's
my
shit.
background is
Right.
media and my background is radio. So
Yeah,
I
'cause
was
when did it start?
reporting the gossip regularly. It started when she made the comment about going to the gas station and not
And wanting to
getting
be
looked.
wanted.
Look, not
And
getting
not,
looked.
not
Yep.
getting
That's
looked at.
crazy.
That's
That
crazy.
being
And you
said,
married.
let's get to our
Crazy.
questions.
And
Oh
you
yeah,
married.
that was
That's
wild.
crazy.
Okay, you right. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
Let's get to
wild.
our
Yeah.
questions.
Let's go.
Yes. Is it okay to sleep together on the first date?
Is it okay to
Is
sleep
it okay
together?
to sleep together on the first date?
Oh, let me answer this, please.
If you want
Okay.
to.
So back to the soul ties. No, I just said no. Look, no, I just wanted this. This is passionate for me. No, it's because soul ties, right? And if anybody do believe in soul ties and what they carry, you're carrying that person's spirit when you sleep with them ultimately. And how can you know who this spirit is and you just met it? You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to sacrifice your day-to-day just to carry some man just to be able to? And what is your reason when you do it? Is it just because you want to keep him there? Is it the satisfaction of him? He pressures you. What is the reason, really? You know what I mean?
I'm
gonna
going
say?
to say the only reason I didn't fuck my husband on the first date is because I got too motherfucking drunk. The second day, I bust this pussy wide the fuck open and it worked in my favor. What I will say is When you know,
Do whatever
you
the fuck you
know.
want, man.
When you know, you know. But the real issue when it comes to sleeping with somebody on the first date is y'all be ignoring red flags. Thank you for your cousin, for your question, cousin.
Yeah.
Y'all be ignoring red flags with people, right? Now, I'm trying to say this. If you at the club and you meet somebody, y'all both drunk, y'all end up sleeping together, that to me is a little bit like, you don't really know what it is.
Yeah.
Me and my husband had a vibe before this whole first date situation, before that second date situation. So it's a little bit different. I do feel like what you said, people don't understand the severity of soul ties. A lot of these people don't necessarily know their souls. They don't even know how would it look like being tied to somebody else. And that's really where they fuck up. You don't know yourself. You don't know the characteristics that you have in yourself. You don't know, now you just slept with a man randomly, and now suddenly you having nervous breakdowns that following week at work. You ain't never been emotional like that. You ain't never let people get you off your square like that, but you got that nigga energy up in you now, and that's a problem. So what I am saying is, I am an exception to the rule a little bit. You feel me? Y'all got to start closing y'all legs though, because these niggas, they not going to value you right. I knew this man was going to value me off of his energy from day one. From day one, off how he moved with me from day one, off the plans that he had for our future from day one. You feel me?
But Randy, I'ma say this: niggas can pretend.
Niggas definitely can pretend.
Men job most of the time, not even a job, but this is what they do. Everything possible to get the pussy. They're going to tell you what you want to hear, do what you want them to do, all of that to get the coochie. There are men out there that are like that. You do have some men who value you, who will, My thing is, now that I know what I know now, if I was younger, I honestly would have been on, if the vibe right, do it. Now, hell no. Wait it out. Get to know that person before you open your legs. Like you said, because you never know what's attached to them and who they really are. Time causes people to show their true colors. They cannot hide who they are for a very long time. So you got to learn people, man, because you're going to be stuck in situations where that dick gonna have you going crazy. You ain't gonna love them for them. You gonna love them because that dick good. And they gonna be doing bullshit to you, but they can fuck you right and you will forget about it. So you really gotta get to know people beyond what sex they have to offer you. Because to be honest, you could teach anybody to do to you what you like. My thing is get to know the people that you're dealing with, and it'll save you a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, and a lot of time. Because we be ended up needing to go to mental institutions after we be done with some of these niggas. And the things that women can do to men, we fuck them up too. You feel me? Get to know people.
So let me go back to what I said in regards to us sleeping together on the second date. Remember I said yesterday on the first date when I walked into that restaurant with him and somebody texted me and said, "Come here real quick." I was like, no, it was the level of respect that I had from him. When I knew I had that level of respect for that man, I knew he was my husband. I had never in my life given a man that type of respect. Never. I had never felt that confident in a partnership with somebody. And that was off of the first day of us actually being back talking and being cool with each other. You feel me? So what Crystal said, I stand on that too, 100%.
You knew him already, right?
I did know him already.
But did you have sex with him when you knew him in the past, or y'all was just friends?
I fucked him on the second date both times.
So this was this was the second rodeo, right?
It's the second thing.
But the first time it didn't work out, right?
No, it didn't work out the first time. So he lived down in Baton Rouge and I lived up here. But yeah, if he lived up here, it would never have been a second time.
So her situation different.
Rarity, of course. Rarity is
I'm the exception. I told you I'm the exception. Don't be fucking on the first date. I said it. We have a gentleman back there that have a question. Let's ask him first.
Come on.
All right, my question's based on what I heard Crystal say. I heard you say men can pretend, right? I know, and context is king. So I heard you say men can pretend. So I go back to the previous panel I heard, and I always wondered, why do so many women, if you know, based on what you said, men can pretend so they can get the pussy? Based on what you said, why do so many women feel like they can have male friends?
Oh, I never got to say what my answer was to that question about the friends. Because to be honest with you, for a fact, I know I can't have male friends.
Okay.
Because every single one of them have tried to fuck with
me. There you go.
So I know I don't even entertain it, honestly, because I know I can't be your friend. Especially when a man first meets you and you tell him you shoot him down, I got a man, and they say, well, can I be your friend? No, because your intentions when you first met me was
Come
to
on
get
now,
with
that
me.
shit don't
so
go
we
away.
can't never be cool.
Shit don't go away.
That's
Never
completely
go away.
different than having an established friendship with the male. I feel like because
Every friend I've ever had that was a male tried
that
me.
was never your friend.
Right,
Ever.
that's what I'm
He was never
saying.
your friend.
I've never
Because
met
in
a
real
genuine
life,
person.
If the first thing that attracted,
That's
if the
real.
first reason why we are talking is physical attraction anyway, because you're trying to hit on me, we never can be cool. Because in reality, you saw me in the light of trying to fuck with me.
That part.
But I don't really even understand why. I never understood that. Why
Why
guys
women
ask
need
that
that?
question. Well, I never understood why guys ask, like, first I don't understand why you ask why you got a man. Because she gonna let you know if she don't want to talk to you.
Immediately.
Whether she got a man or not,
Body language.
she'll give you the energy.
You
She'll
already
let you
know.
know.
You already
And
know.
then, and the second thing is, if she told you she got a man, regardless of whether she got one or not, because sometimes she don't even have one, that means
She just ain't feeling you.
Yeah.
Gotta leave
So
that shit
why
alone.
even ask that? I never understood.
Thirsty. Thirsty
Can
niggas.
you start? So listen, you be teaching the girls a lot of stuff and telling us a bunch, but can you start teaching these niggas some stuff because these
I
niggas is
tell them all the
stupid.
time.
Oh, we got another question in the back. What's your question?
Okay, so the question that I have, to kind of rework off what you said that, you busted down on the second day.
Yep. Keep talking. You got a big mouth.
You busted down on the second day, so with you being an exception, do you feel like with women who feel like they are healed or the better version of themselves or in just a better space in general, do you feel like it's appropriate or okay for them to have what people may call love relations?
I think even the term "fuck buddies" for real is like real low vibrational to me.
Some
And I
bullshit.
think that y'all be letting niggas play in y'all face. Cause you're not getting nothing
That
out
is-
of that
yes,
situation.
yes.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're not.
You getting
You're
the
not-
same thing we
You're
getting.
not
You getting
getting
the nut.
nothing. You're not getting nothing you can't get yourself.
For some reason, y'all think that y'all.
Pussy feel way better than your hand. Stop playing with me.
But we can get that anywhere. Like that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, but some reason y'all think that we the only ones that get something out of it when y'all having sex.
Yeah, cause this.
That's why y'all
are.
can't leave.
Facts.
So you getting
That
something
half
out of
these
it.
girls are in a full blown relationship with their roles.
You getting something out
I'm
of
gonna
it.
be honest with you. A
just
lot of
not
women
getting
never
what you thought
even.
that you-
A lot
you
of women
fell-
never
you fell in
had an
love.
orgasm.
Say
A
what?
lot of women fake it. A lot of women have
Yeah,
never
they do.
had an
For
orgasm.
sure.
Yeah, they. What
But you
it
just
is-
described a situation.
That's a whole other
It-
conversation
yeah.
for a whole
It
other
ain't the
day.
sex with you that they
thank y'all
addicted
for tuning
to.
into this episode.
It's
We
that
gonna talk about
closeness.
orgasm next
That's
time.
yeah.
Thank y'all for being here, y'all.
Shit.
I was about to
Catch y'all
take
next
it
week.
there.
Think about it. Good
No,
day.
No
right.
detail. You
You're
got
100% right.
I was about to take it there. You like no, bitch. No.
No. That is true.
That is true.
That is
Only
100%
very
true.
I know.